What's up, guys? I just want to talk about the situation for Bitcoin really quick in this video. So obviously we've had a little correction from 108,000 down to there. It's about 17% correction, right? Which is pretty standard procedure for a bull market, right? Like in the previous bull markets, if you go back and have a look, we've had multiple 20-30% corrections along the way. So it's completely normal, and we're not going to get a big crash just yet, like this one, for example. That was a huge crash, right? That was a huge correction, right? Because it's still corrected, it's still recovered from it. But yeah, we're not going to get something like this yet, just because we're not nearly as overheated as this was back here. Like here, this is priced in pretty accurately. We've got, we had the ETFs here, and then we had a correction afterwards, and then Trump here. Now we're having a little bit of a correction. It's all priced in accurately, right? Whereas back here, or back here even, well, at a certain point it's just ridiculously overvalued. But this time so far, it's not overvalued yet. It will be once the FOMO hits and retail starts coming in and everything. Then everything will get a bit crazy and overvalued, and that's when a crash is due, right? But right now, we might be due for a short-term correction, but we're not due for a full-on crash right now, right? So, and here, once you kind of come back down to an area of support, right? Here, around 92,000 or 90,000 or whatever, like the market makers or institutions, there's obviously like longs open down here, right? Because this is all like green candles here. There's not really much red candles. It's just all green candles, right? So the market makers, institutions, they want to try and push the price down here in order to liquidate. They're basically stop loss hunting, right? They want to liquidate positions that are open down here. If you look at the liquidation heat map, obviously we're over here now. Like this luminous bit, this green and yellow stuff is liquidity, basically, right? So these are long positions that are open, so they want to stab into that and obviously liquidate the longs so that they can make money from that, right? So yeah, we might get some manipulation down into this zone, but it will probably recover pretty quickly. I can't see it coming down here because this was obviously a strong zone. We were hovering around in this zone down here for ages, so it's obviously it's a strong zone. So if we come down to there, it's probably not going to fall back into this zone again, because now that we've got Trump priced in, and also there's a possibility that Trump's going to approve they're going to do like a strategic reserve for a Bitcoin strategic reserve, right? Which means the USA are going to start buying up Bitcoin for their reserves, and at that point other countries are going to start probably doing the same thing as well, right? So, and then countries are going to be buying into Bitcoin. So yeah, this is priced like we deserve to be at a higher price. Like if that starts happening, yeah, I think there's no way the bull market's over right now. This is just a normal 20% correction. Every time we get a correction, obviously it sucks. Your altcoins go down a lot, right? Way more than Bitcoin does. And it makes you feel like selling, but you don't want to panic sell. You don't want to do it because this is not the time. Unless maybe you're in a crap coin, then maybe sell it and switch it for a better one. But yeah, I mean, this is not the time to be selling. No way. I think we got a lot higher. This was my original price target, up here, 150,000. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we got quite a bit higher. I'll probably be taking profits around this area, but I think we got a lot higher than that. Yeah, and we're starting to recover a little bit already. Look, back up to 93.5. Yeah. So yeah, I think we're just going to get this the rest of the way through the rest of the year, right? Because based on the 4-year cycle, the cycle top's going to be around here somewhere at the end of the year 2025. That's based on time frames, that's when the top's going to be. So So we've got that. So yeah, I just think it's going to be like this. It's going to be just 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, and it's just going to be kind of like that until the end of 2025, right? That's what I think. Obviously, I can't see the future. Neither can anybody else. But yeah, just based on the previous historic data and everything that's going on in the news and everything right now, everything that's going on in the market, right? Yeah, I can just see it going up, and then yeah, we'll get a bigger crash once we have a big blow off top. Once the market goes crazy and all the FOMO's hitting, then it's time for a bigger crash when everything's overvalued. But it's not overvalued right now, so yeah, until everything's going proper crazy, it'll be pretty obvious, but you might not notice because you might be enjoying it a lot if you're making a lot of money, and maybe you become like kind of delirious by it, you know, at that point, and then you'll think, oh no, it's going higher and higher and higher. You just end up in la la land basically. But yeah, that's the time to sell if you catch yourself like that. If you're feeling obviously there's no euphoria in the market at all yet, especially for altcoins, because altcoins haven't even really broken out yet. Like the altcoins outside of the top 10, they haven't even broken the previous all-time high yet. So yeah, and this is in the previous cycle. Again, this is around about this time, like around about where we are now in this cycle is the equivalent of where it broke out in the previous cycle. So yeah, it's coming sooner or later. It's only going to go up over time, because cryptos, yeah, Bitcoin's getting adopted big time, and then the rest of crypto is just going to follow behind it. So this is going to look tiny over time. In the course of like 10 years or something, this peak here is going to look tiny. Like this next peak that we're getting now this year could go, I don't know, I'm not even going to try to guess, but it's going higher than this one, that's for sure. So yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video today. I haven't really got much time, it's getting pretty late. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe to see my following videos coming out soon, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next video. See you later, bye.